Hi everyone, I'm Imran Islam. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel Vivid Life. So it's been a long time. I have not made a video. Today I thought I should make a video. Actually, I'm in my cousin's house right now. So I thought let's make a video. That's why we're making. So it took lots of time to come back. But this is not a perfect comeback for me. So I thought that's why I'm making this video. So today's topic is very important. Okay. So it's been a long time. I'm learning English. Oh, actually, I'm learning spoken English. Okay, that's why I thought I should make a video. So today's topic is why we fail to speak in English. Okay, so we usually speak in English. Those who know English can speak English very fluently, but those who want to speak English, so what will they do for learning spoken English? Okay, when I was thinking of making this video, I was thinking what should be the topic of this video. Okay, so the main problem which I used to face in my initial journey, that was why we fail to speak in English. Okay, I never said that I am a fluent speaker. Okay, I'm also struggling in my journey. Okay, but why? What is the main reason that always push ourselves to go back? Okay, why we can't speak in English? That's why I pointed out few points, and I also discussed the solutions as well. Today's topic is why we fail to speak in English. Okay, so when I started my spoken English journey, when I was speaking English initially, so I used to make lots of mistakes. I never said that I am not making mistakes right now, but when I speak, definitely we make mistakes, but I'm trying to correct myself. Okay, so what were the main reasons that I used to make? Okay, so I pointed out few things. So now I'm going to discuss all of them one by one, and I will also discuss the solutions as well. So actually I have written down the points which I will discuss in the upcoming clips. So main point is, actually if you are my old viewers, so you will definitely know that I have started my spoken English journey when I was in 10th. Okay, ending of 10th I think. Okay, so it's been a long time I'm practicing spoken English. Okay, so the main point is procrastination. I want to discuss this topic very briefly. Okay, procrastination. So when I started my spoken English journey, then I used to procrastinate a lot. I was not able to speak in English because of procrastination. I always used to thought that I used to think that I will speak English, but I was not starting. Okay, I was always searching for a good time to start anything. Okay, so when I started my journey, so I never thought that I'll make conversation, okay, or anything. Randomly I saw a few videos in YouTube, though there are so many people or YouTubers, they were making conversation videos. So I thought, why not? Why can't I start through this? So I, first of all, without thinking anything, I started speaking. I didn't even know how to speak. And if I tell you one first experience of speaking English, that was really very dangerous. Actually, I felt really very nervous. Honestly speaking, I spoke 1 to 2 minutes. If you want, I can upload that video as well. I think I have the video in my channel as well. So I have privated that video. So you will feel very embarrassed. I was feeling very embarrassed when I started my spoken English journey, and when I had my first conversation. So without wasting any time, without thinking anything, just start from today. Okay, and now if I talk about the second point, that is ideal timing. Okay, that was the big problem I used to face. Actually, I can say I have the problem of OCD type of, no, I used to feel like that because I was always searching for ideal time. Okay, I was thinking that today I wasted my half day, so let's start from tomorrow. Okay, so I was thinking that, and tomorrow never comes. That's why time and tide never wait for anyone. Okay, that's why start from today. Don't wait for ideal timing. That's why without thinking anything, just start. So now I'm going to talk about the third point, that is overthinking. So if I talk about this topic, it will be too lengthy. Okay, so I can make a different video on this topic. Okay, but I'm briefly explaining this topic. Okay, so the topic is overthinking. When I started my spoken English journey, I used to overthink a lot. Suppose I want to say something like, don't afraid of being judged. Suppose there are so many people who will judge you, who will tell you that you can't speak English. and you will feel demotivated. So if you think about them, then you will never be able to speak English. Okay, so not only English, because I'm also preparing for a competitive exam. Whenever I think that I'll be succeed or not, will I be crack the exam or not, sometimes I think that this is a too tough exam. So millions of people are preparing for this exam. So why will I succeed? So okay, that's why I feel that I won't be able to success in this exam. But these are the overthinking. Okay, thinking is important, but overthinking is very dangerous for you all. So without thinking anything, just life, you have got a single life. So just enjoy and try to do whatever you want. Never think of failure. Okay, always, we all know that if you fail, then definitely you will learn something. Failure doesn't mean you have failed in your life. That's why without thinking anything, and I admitted that overthinking is a very crucial thing, because this is really help people to go in hell. That's why I say without thinking anything, just go. Okay. So this is the last point that I want to discuss. There can be so many points, but I have particularly mentioned this 4 or 5 points. Particular point, that is decision, is very crucial. I think I should discuss this in the initial time. Okay, this should be the first point, but I thought of discussing it at the last, because this is important, but not more than them. Okay, like overthinking or etc. Procrastination, ideal timing. That's why. So decision. Why decision is important? Actually, who are you and who I am? Actually, you all may know me, because I have discussed about myself, but I don't know about you. What you are doing? You are a children, you are a teenager or an adult person. Okay, I don't know about you. So what are you preparing for? I don't know. You are preparing for any UPSC, NEET or JEE, anything. But that's why I don't know why you want to learn spoken English. There's a purpose. You should have a purpose of learning spoken English. I'm learning spoken English because I want to be confident. I never say that I'm a confident person. Okay, it's been more than a few minutes I'm talking to a camera because I want to improve my confidence. Okay, and I want to help you all as well. Apart from that, I want to make the content. That's why. But if you have the purpose of learning spoken English, then definitely you will learn. So if I divide spoken English in 2 parts, like if you were preparing for a competitive exam, like you want to crack an interview, okay, then definitely your spoken English will be different. And if you want to take an exam or give an exam, then definitely your English will be different. Okay, that's why first of all decide why you want to learn English. So when I started my spoken English journey, I wanted to crack an exam. Okay, I wanted to crack an interview. That's why I started. I don't want to mention the exam right now, but I'm preparing for a different thing right now. Okay, that's why I don't want to mention this. So definitely you should have a purpose. Why do you want to speak in English? Okay, so definitely first of all find a purpose. Why do you want to speak in English? And decision. Actually, if you don't make the decision of spoken English journey, okay, like I want to crack an exam, then definitely I have to focus on my grammar as well, because I have to give the exam, and apart from that I have to perform in an interview. That's why. And right now I am only focusing on my spoken English journey because I want to talk to people. As you all know, I love traveling. I love to travel a lot. I want to explore the whole world. And if I want to explore the world, then definitely I have to know English, not only Indian accent. Because if you want to visit all over the world, definitely you have to learn so many accents, so many languages. But if you know English, then this will definitely help you to explore all over the world. I never say that all people of India or all people of the world know English. Okay, but few of them definitely know English. And if you go anywhere of the world, any part of the world, definitely there will be someone who knows English. That's why English is important. And and you have to definitely make a decision of learning spoken English. Then now I'm going to discuss about the solution. I have already discussed the solution as well, but particularly I want to discuss few solutions. Like I mentioned, first point is start as soon as possible. Why I'm saying this? Because when Actually, when you think a lot, when you overthink a lot, not think a lot, when you overthink a lot, then definitely you will feel that I'll start tomorrow, and tomorrow will never come. That's why I start as soon as possible. And maximum people, because those who are around me, they always say that, brother, if I want to speak in English, then how to start? What will be the starting? So first of all, I want to say that don't think about starting, because you might have know something. Because I never say that you don't know anything. Don't know ABCD as well. Okay, that's why you know something. So start from that. Okay, and there are so many people who are in intermediate level. Okay, so they can definitely start their spoken English journey. And those who are beginners, they can start from the beginning. Like actually, one funny thing that I want to share, when I started, when I was riding a cycle, okay, so I didn't know that instead of driving I should use the word ride. Okay, so I was going to tuition, then I said my teacher that sir, I was riding a cycle. Okay, so I used the word driving. I was driving a cycle, suddenly I saw something, cycle. So he laughed at me and said, you can't use the word drive. Okay, if you are riding a cycle, so you have to use the word ride. Okay, that's why making mistake is important. That's why I never miss that word. You will say that now you are adult. That's why it's easy to understand this word. Okay, but that time I was not adult. I was very young. Okay, I was a kid, you can say. So from that time I never forget this word. I use lots of words like this, not only right but also others word as well. So now the second point is overthinking. Okay, now sorry, not overthinking, this is thinking in English. Okay, so I already said that overthinking is very dangerous for us, but thinking is very helpful. Like think in English. So now I'm going to talk about think in English. Thinking in the English also a big topic. So I can make a separate video on this. But if I briefly say about think in English, like whatever we do in our daily life, like I wake up and do so many things in our daily life, in our 12 hours or 24 hours. Okay, so you have to describe everything in English. Not only that, if you go to school or college or any profession, like you are working professional, so whatever you do in your daily life, try to translate everything in English. I never say that you will be able to do it. There will be so many things that you don't know the English translation. So always try to use the new word. Like if you find something new in your daily life, then definitely try to translate them into English. And if there is someone who can help you to translate this, then use them. And apart from that, we all use mobile phone, I think. So you are watching this video through mobile phone or laptop, anything. So definitely you have Google or anything. You can translate that word and you can use the sentence. And nowadays ChatGPT is really blunder. It's doing so many dangerous things. Okay. So now if I talk about the third point, that is confident. Okay, confidence. So if you have completed my video, if now you are here, okay, so you have watched my whole video, so you know how I was speaking. I was underconfident because I was not feeling comfortable. If you watch my video, so I was speaking very fast. That was the reason. If you speak very fast, definitely it will push you to not to speak English. Okay, definitely if you speak very fast, then you will feel underconfident and you will stop speaking. That's why speak slowly. It's not easy to start from today. It's been long time. I'm working on this. Like I want to speak calmly, slowly. Sometimes I speak slowly. Now I'm trying to speak slowly. But initial few points I speak very fast. Okay, so that's why I want you to work on your speed. You should speak slowly, calmly, and you have to know, first of all, think what you have to say and then speak. And if you hurry yourself, if you put yourself in a hurry situation, then you will definitely fail to speak in English. Because why we feel underconfidence? Because if we speak very fast, then definitely we will lack words. There is no dictionary in our mind. Okay, and nowadays in a mobile technology time or mobile or everything, so we don't want to read books. We always focus on our on social media or comedy, everything. We never do. That's why you have to make everything in your favor. Like I used to use my mobile phone for learning spoken English because you have watched my video, I had lots of conversation. I never said that you have to pay money for having conversation. You can talk to your cousins, anyone, those who can speak in English, and you can. There are so many people we can. If you want to know, then definitely I'll make a separate video how you can speak in English. Okay, I don't want to make this video very lengthy, although it has become a lengthy video, but definitely. And if I give the conclusion of all of them, so actually we always say that don't judge a book by its covers. Similarly, we should not afraid of being judged, because if you feel shy or feel that some people are judging me, or if I speak English, then if I do something different, then people will judge me. So who are they? Okay, so I don't want to use any bad word, but definitely focus on your spoken English, because if you can be that book, like we don't have the cover, then definitely you can work on it. You should have a quality. Okay, you should have good quantity, quality. Okay, and work on it, and don't afraid of being judged. I always say, don't afraid of anything, and go start and rock it. Okay, bye. Thank you.